Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the brand new Texas Lottery $5 50X Power Blitz ticket. This is part of the January 2024 series of tickets coming out in Texas, and this one just came out today, so it is brand new. First thing that I want to mention is that I can see very easily that this is a second chance drawing ticket. Second chance drawing tickets always raise a huge red flag for me because these second chance drawings, they never add much value back into the ticket. And to me, it seems like a really gimmicky way for a state to to pay out less than they would on a normal ticket and say that the reason they're decreasing the value of the ticket is because of the second chance drawing. But they always take out more than they put back in with the second chance drawing. So huge red flag. We'll see if that holds true on this one. It did on the $1 and $3 tickets for sure. Now, this is a number match game. There are a few symbols you can find. There's a money bag for an instant win, and then there are the 10, 20, and 50x multipliers. And then you've got the power spots here in the middle of the ticket, where if you can find matching symbols, you win that amount of money. Now here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the Texas Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 4.07, and it looks like you can win anywhere from $5 up to $200,000. And I will note that the top prize has increased from the normal $100,000 to $200,000. $200,000 is still kind of skimpy, if you ask me, but it's better than 100,000. The other thing that I do notice on this prize structure is these just astronomical odds to win these prizes. I mean, $5,000. I mean, the people at the Texas Lottery, they must really think $5,000 is a lot of money, because they sure are putting long odds on hitting 5,000. 1 in 1.4 million odds on a $5 ticket to win $5,000. And then for that top prize, 1 in 3.1 million. I mean, 1 in a million odds is long and probably not that much better than 1 in 3 million. But I just feel like the Texas Lottery is just, I mean, how stingy can you be? They can't be much stingier than they're being with these odds. And then on top of that, we have to talk about taxes. So for any prize over $5,000, they're automatically going to take out 24% in taxes. I don't view that tax money as part of the value of the game, and so that is going to affect how I view this top prize. So instead of $200,000, I'm going to view this as $152,000. So, you know, when I think about the wager, $5 for this top prize, $152,000 at these odds, 1 in 3.1 million, probably not a wager that I would make. The odds are just too long. I don't know why the Texas Lottery feels like they have to put the odds at 1 in 3.1 million, but, you know, somebody's stingy at the top. So with that adjusted prize amount, when you run the numbers on this game, you find out that the payout comes in between 65 and 66%. This is way lower than it needs to be. It's way lower than the minimum 70% payout that we look for all tickets. There's never, ever any reason for a state to put out any ticket, much less a $5 ticket, at less than 70% payout. They can make plenty of money in that 70% range. So to do that, to put out a $5 ticket at 65% payout is basically like a slap in the face to its players. They're way taking advantage of people, keeping way more money than they need to, and just being super mean and stingy. And the Texas Lottery is just treating its customers so badly. What makes this number even worse is that, 65% payout does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which very few people are going to be winning, which means almost nobody is going to even see a 65% payout on this game. And so what we want to know is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning those top prizes? And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens at the $50 prize level right here in the middle of the prize structure. So if you're, just an average person with average luck playing this ticket, which I don't recommend, when you do win on it, you'll expect to see a prize somewhere between $5 and $50. Now, there at the $50 prize level, the split is about 98 to 2. So, almost all of these, 98% of these $50 prizes do fall down here in the bottom 99% and are available to everybody. The other 2%, though, are going to be included here in the top 1%. Now, top 1% prizes are really hard to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting one, look at the overall odds, move that decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and it's about 1 in every 407 tickets that would have a top 1% prize on it. So, you're in over $2,000 before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. So that's really important to keep in mind, if you're planning on playing this game. Now, because so few people are going to be winning these top 1% prizes, we're going to take the value of all of these, subtract that value from the payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. And when we do that, we find out that the payout for just the bottom 99% of prizes comes in between 59 and 60%. Now, this number almost reaches the minimum 60% that we look for all tickets. And, I like to see that 60% number because that gives me some assurance that, the game's not going to take all my money right at the very beginning when I start to play. I like to get some money back to maybe play a second or third round with. And so this number doesn't quite reach that level, but almost. Now, here on this page, we are keeping track of the increases and decreases in Texas $5 tickets. This new Power Blitz data point is all the way over here on the right. You can see the huge dip in value that we saw, that we have seen from the previous tickets, that $20 million cash spectacular. Texas Lottery is going to claim that this is because of the second chance drawing, but I guarantee you there's nowhere near this much value in that second chance drawing. So they're just taking way, way, way more money out than they need to. And, these $5 tickets are not good anyways. They're all trash. And you've made a trashy ticket even worse with the second chance drawing. So, I don't recommend any. I hate the $5 ticket category anyways, but Texas takes it to a new level. They take advantage of people so hard with these $5 tickets. So just beware of them. Now, if you are in Texas playing $5 tickets for some reason, I don't recommend it. But if you're watching people on YouTube that are winning on $5 tickets and it makes you want to go out and buy one, take a look at the green numbers, because these are the best tickets that we have seen on the channel so far. If you're playing for overall value, that cash payout ticket has had the highest value that we've seen on the channel. So, well, not quite, but it has the highest value of any ticket that's currently in play. The Quick 500s is gone. So cash payout would be the one you would be looking at. If you're playing for odds, the 777 multiplier and the Ruby Mine 9X have the best odds that we've seen. If you are more of a conservative player and want to hold on to as much money as possible, the Super Cash Word has the best payout for the bottom 99% of players. And then if you're more of a high roller and you like to win a little bit more when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, that holiday 777 ticket would be the one that you would be looking at. And then over here, we are keeping track of top prizes as well. One thing that catches my eye is here, according to the Texas Lottery, this Bingo times 20 or Bingo X20 ticket has not had a top prize hit yet, came out in September. And so, the odds have to be, if the Texas Lottery is being honest with this information, the odds of hitting a top prize on that ticket are a lot better now than they were back in September. Now, here on this page, we are ranking Texas $5 tickets based on overall payout. And let's see, this is the Power Blitz. And where is it? There it is, 20th place overall. So not very competitive, even within its own state. Just, if you're playing $5 tickets, they're all trash. They're all trash. But most of them are better than this Power Blitz ticket. Now, here on this page, this is the ranking for the bottom 99% payout Power Blitz. Here you can see much more competitive, 5th place overall, and this has applied to the $1, $3, and now the $5 ticket. You've got tickets with low payouts that are more competitive. They have more money there for the bottom 99% of prizes This is an extreme example here. Just the Texas lottery doing something. They're taking a bad ticket and making it feel good, making it feel okay to 99% of players. And to me, this is a cover up. I mean, they're trying to cover up the fact that they have put out a bad ticket. And to me, this is wrong what they're doing, because this is purposefully deceitful to make people want to play a bad ticket. And so be careful about tickets like this that have low overall values and then have a high payout for the bottom 99%, because this is very, very sketchy. Now here on this page, we have the top 35 $5 tickets we've looked at on the channel so far. This Power Blitz tickets from Texas has 65% payout, so it's really not even close to making the top 35 list, which is a shame that it's so far off. Texas is just not competitive here in this $5 ticket category. I don't like $5 tickets because I think the values of most of these, starting with Georgia, are just way, way too low. Massachusetts is really the only state that regularly puts out $5 tickets at values where they should be. However, this past month, December, Georgia gave us a $5 ticket at 77% payout, which was crazy. And so, we're going to look at the top of the list. If it's possible to do it once, then it's possible to do it every time. It's possible for every state to do it. And so we have to ask the question, if Georgia can put out a $5 ticket at 77% payout, then why is Texas putting out tickets at 65% payout? That is a 12 percentage point difference, which is massive, especially when you consider how much money goes into making just one of these games. One game could easily have 10 million tickets as a part of it. As a matter of fact, this series that has come out in Texas, it doesn't just have 10 million tickets. It's got like 20 million or even 30 million tickets that make up the game. We'll go with 10 million tickets. So if a game has 10 million tickets at $5 a piece, that's $50 million that makes up this game. 12% of $50 million is $6 million that the Georgia lottery gave its players on this ticket, that the Texas lottery is sticking in its pockets and doing who knows what with. And then you multiply 6 million by 2 if it's 20 million tickets, or by 3 if it's 30 million tickets. That's $12 million or $18 million of your money that the Texas lottery is holding back. And I would love to hear somebody from the Texas lottery explain that. Why are they holding back so much more money than they have to from the poor players that don't know that this is happening? It's really, really, to me, borderline like criminal. Like only a criminal mind would think of doing something like that. And there are some criminal minds, I think. In my opinion, there are some criminal minds working at the Texas lottery. Now here on this page, these are the top 36 tickets, top 36 $5 tickets based on the bottom 99% payout. So these are the friendliest tickets to the average player. Not all of these are super friendly, but this new Power Blitz ticket, 59%, did make this list. Again, this is like a scammy ticket where low value, but then decent value here for the bottom 99%. So yeah, I mean, just wrong what they're doing here with this ticket. Now here, this gives a little bit more context to the payout of this new Power Blitz ticket. You can see 65% payout here. We've got Massachusetts. The lowly $1 ticket in Massachusetts has 69% payout. This is regularly 69% payout. That's way, way, way more payout than you're getting with your $5 tickets in Texas. That's a shame. $5 ticket should never have less payout than a $1 ticket. Then you've got your $2 ticket. We had a great $2 ticket come out in Georgia this month, 75% payout. That's 10 percentage points more than the $5 ticket from Texas. Then you've got your $3 ticket, not a strong category, but still 71% payout compared to 65% for the $5 ticket in Texas. So, there's some backwards things going on in Texas with the scratch tickets for sure. I mean, you should never have a more expensive ticket that has less value than cheaper tickets from other states. Just shouldn't happen. Now here on this page, we are looking at the top 36 tickets we've looked at on the channel so far. There are a few $5 tickets on here. Got a couple from Massachusetts. We've got the one from Georgia. So it is possible. We just need Texas to, quit stealing money from people basically and put out some decent tickets. And then here, these are the top 36 tickets based on the bottom 99% payout. So these are the friendliest to the average person. Are there any $5 tickets? Yeah, we've got this ticket from Georgia, best ticket that we've seen for the average player. There's also one from Massachusetts here. So it is possible, again, for $5 tickets to make this list. Again, we just need Texas to treat its customers, like humans instead of like trash. So that's about it. I feel really bad. Like it's a shame that we are getting these types of tickets for our first series of 2024. Hopefully it gets a little bit better when we with the rest of these tickets, or maybe when we go to another state. But that's about it for the Texas Lottery $5 50X Power Blitz ticket. Again, another stinker, deceitful ticket, just basically stealing your money. Yeah, 2 thumbs down. Definitely would not recommend it. Please please tell your friends not to play it as well. So that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.